I don't know if you've heard of the Rorschach ink blot test. Ink blots are not even proper images, right? They're just little splatters of ink on a piece of paper. But clients are asked to perceive them, and based on their response, psychologists do a deep dive into the state of their minds. Similarly, tarot can be used as a self-reflection tool. There are images on the cards that you can perceive, and that gives you insight into your own state of mind. Let me show you how I do that. For this example, I'm using the Akashic Eye Tarot. I like the images on this deck because they're a lot more softer than the traditional tarot. As I shuffle, I will think of a question in my mind. I'm going to ask Tarot, what do I need to focus on in terms of my mental health? I got the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords represents a person sitting with their arms crossed and two swords in their hand, and there's a blindfold around their eyes. This card talks about indecision, sitting in a spot where you are yet to decide what to do, you're not sure where to go, how to go about it, so you're just kind of sitting there, and you've also blocked yourself from any advice or energy coming from the outside world that might help you make that decision. For me personally, this card also represents hope in a weird way, and what I mean by that is often when we sit in this space of indecision, eventually the answers do come to us. I guess what this card is trying to say is, I know you are trying to make a decision right now and it's hard, but you can sit in this stillness and wait for the answer to arrive if you're not ready to make the decision just yet. This is also a slight warning that if I keep sitting here, things might never move. And if my arms are crossed in front of me, that might not be very helpful either. Maybe I need to be less defensive, drop the weapons, and get up and go. Blindfolds also represent being in your own head a little bit. I know I tend to do that. We all do. Being asked to be open to new perceptions, new ideas, new ways of thinking right now. This is how you can use tarot as a self-reflection tool. I hope this was a good example. Let me give you another one. Now I'm going to ask Tarot, what do I need to do in order to feel good about myself right now? We got the Nine of Cups. This card is about wish fulfillment. I need to make a wish come true. And I know we all have wishes that are really difficult to make true, but you can still make small wishes come true. If you feel like eating an ice cream, just go and order one. What I'm thinking right now is that I would really like a warm cup of tea, so that's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully that'll make me feel like I've made a little bit of a wish come true, and that will most likely make me feel good about my mind. So this is how I use tarot for my mental health. Tarot can never replace real-time therapy, but as a therapist myself, I think it's a fun little thing to try if it's something that interests you. If you like such content, follow me here for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.